Hello? Hello? Hello, hello! How are we all? Feels weird being on 2 nights in a row. But here we are. Hump day. It feels even weird. It doesn't feel like a Wednesday. I can't quite believe we're halfway through the week already. And it hasn't been a particularly fast week. It just seems to have passed by. Here we go. Straight away. Kerry's in there. For last night. Yeah. Last night. We need to talk about last night. Chat. We very definitely need to talk about last night. Yes. I think a number of things happened last night that we need to probably have a chat about. If anybody's caught up on the VOD or Tara was here till the end last night, we obviously made a bit of progress towards the end when I finally gave up beating my head against the puzzle with the mannequins in the room after about an hour of trying. What possessed me to keep going for an hour? I do not know. I think we probably I gave the game too much credit. And I think after the first couple of puzzles that we discovered and looked at, and I thought, oh, this is going to be very cryptic. I kind of thought that we were going to, it wouldn't have a kind of linear path to it. So I thought, we've solved that arrows one, which was about the darts. So therefore the next one has to be about this room with the mannequins in it. I think in the midst of trying that, I was aware of a lot of noise going on in the house. And what had actually happened was, I believe the dogs had both managed to eat something on their walk last night. And my partner, hi Dan, hope it's going well, was actually dealing with one who had been violently ill, sick 3 times in various locations downstairs, and the other one that was outside squirting everything from its stomach out its back end. So I was aware of lots of bumping and banging and thumping going on downstairs, and actually thought it was maybe because I was being a bit too loud on stream. So I discovered at the end of the stream that obviously they weren't particularly well. So I spent the whole day with them kind of right beside me as I've been working. And they've gradually got back and back and back. It's their own fault. The scavengers at this age, they just go and they pull everything out of the undergrowth. It's impossible to keep spaniels on a lead when they're walking. So we need to let them off. They run into the undergrowth. They come out with empty crisp packets, receipts, tissues, you name it. They've come out with golf balls. One of them came out with a rat carcass at one point. Fortunately hadn't eaten it, but was sort of carrying it in its mouth because essentially it's a thing. So it's, in a way, it's a miracle that they haven't actually picked anything up to date. But obviously last night, bad scene. Hi Lisa, how are we doing? Nice to see you in. And then I haven't done Kerry's message. Yeah, so they're okay. They're back to kind of normal. That one of them didn't eat their breakfast this morning, but then had something at lunchtime, and is back to sort of almost full power tonight. The other one, who's a gannet of the first order anyway, the one that was actually sick, I think had got everything out of his stomach straight away. So he's been okay. So the two of them are fine tonight, back on top form. So the thumping and banging tonight could be the fact that they haven't had a proper long walk today, so they've got boundless energy. So I said, right, I'm away. In fact, my partner said, can I stream tonight and you just sit down? Thanks very much, Lisa. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yes, in the midst of that kind of took, yeah, indeed, silly sausages, that kind of took my eye off the ball a bit, because I was thinking, what the hell's happening down there, and should I stop and go and check what was happening? But then if nothing was happening, I'd end up exciting them too much. Yeah, that would have been a laugh. She actually might have been better at the game than I was last night. So in the midst of all that bumping and banging and crashing, I was thinking, A, am I being too loud? B, what's going on? C, this game is kicking my ass because I don't really understand the puzzles. And I've gone, I think I had to swap some of them in and out because I've only got limited slots for emotes. So I may have taken that one out. Thanks, Lisa. I'll review them as they go and see which ones get used and you know, swap them back in. Anyway, I think that took my eye off the ball a bit, and that's why I kept going back to that stupid. Oh, the one Lisa just used. You can't use that. Lisa gets to use that one because she's cheered over 1,000 bits in the channel. So she gets, anyone that's cheered over 1,000 bits gets to use that emote. There are 3 emotes that you can use.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Yeah, there's 3 emotes that you can use at various tiers of having cheered bits, and the cozy death is the one for 1,000 bits cheered. So, yeah, Lisa has the special one. So there's another one, I think, having cheered 5,000 bits and another one cheered at 10,000 bits, which I never actually anticipated. I hadn't actually done that. I hadn't anticipated that would happen at any point. So it was when I was reviewing the emotes earlier this week, I thought, oh, actually, Lisa is due a badge. So there we go. So she's got the emote there. So yeah, I think that took my eye off the ball. And I just kept going back to this puzzle thinking it must be along the lines of the darts puzzle. I must be able to solve it. And then discovered that actually, if I'd actually just used the key that I'd picked up for the front door an hour earlier, then we could have progressed it reasonably straightforward. But I didn't think that the game was actually going to be that linear. In that you had to actually go and pick something up, and then once you've picked up that key, you go to that place, and that gets you to the next bit. Well, the other thing was, it was in the back of my mind that I had that key, but at the same time, I was also thinking that I would just open the front door and I'd be back into the hallway. I don't know why I'd assumed that that was what was going to happen, but when I actually opened the kitchen door and thought, oh, this isn't the hallway. The penny sort of dropped, and I thought, oh, here we go. I saw the mannequins, and obviously we then progressed that by picking up the basement key, went down into the basement, found the black light, and then just went round the whole basement, getting the pants scared off us a bit, as we heard bangs and thumps and rumbles and crashes. And then the mannequin, the mother mannequin, seemed to take position. So I think we've got that mannequin in the right position now. I've also found 2 paintings of the 5 paintings that we need to arrange on the easel. So from that point of view, we are making progress. So hopefully tonight things won't be quite as bad, and we can actually move things on and get to a point where we are able to solve that mannequin puzzle. Yeah, it was an interesting stream last night. I have to say, it was probably one of the ones that I've walked away thinking, that was just dumb, and I've wasted an hour of everybody's time, you know, and we should have been much further on, and I was kind of kicking myself in amongst being a bit concerned about the dogs, etc. However, such is life. Sometimes you get these games that just don't immediately click. In terms of the actual game itself, though, I think the visuals of it and the sound design and the voice acting are all top notch, and the puzzles that we've had so far have been actually we've coped with them, other than the one that just couldn't be solved at that point. So hopefully that will continue, and we'll actually move the story on. But it's a very interesting, a very dark story, which I do quite like, I have to say. I do like that Scandi mystery thing. Yeah, the difficulty is, I suppose, that we've all been there, but normally we're not on stream doing it in front of people. And that's the bit that's always running through the back of your mind, thinking, I am here, I have got no idea of what I'm doing. Chat doesn't seem to have any idea of what we should do, and I'm wandering round and round and round and round. Interestingly, I did think after it, what I might do is go and check a couple of people who'd played it before and just look at the first half hour of the game. Didn't think it was the mum or dad. Well, yeah, that was the thing. With the three of them there, the assumption was that it was one of them, but obviously not. I think there's going to be another mannequin or something that we need to do. But as I say, yeah, I went back, and the game was released about a year ago. And interestingly, I read a thing from the developer who said that they made the game in 2 weeks for like a game jam type thing, and that they were actually going to go back and refine a lot of this stuff. So they'd made the game in 2 weeks, thrown it out on Steam. People had bought it and had started to play it. And then they were going to go back and have a look at where the bits that needed refined or whatever. But immediately it was different. The game was actually different. Because I watched Gab Smulders play a bit of it in the first 5 minutes, and I thought, this is actually not really going to help me at all. Because she turned up at the house and immediately she could put a flashlight on, which made things a lot easier because you could see right the way around the perimeter of the house. When she turned up at the house, there was a light went off in the top window. There's a massive moon. And I thought, this isn't actually the same game. When she went into the little house at the back, there was a bathroom and a couple of other bits and pieces. So I kind of thought, there's no point in keeping watching this because I don't actually think it's going to give me any information. So anyway, we've got to a point now where we'd actually made some reasonable progress last night by the time we'd finished. As I say, picking up that black light was fun. And I think following all over the house, the fact that there's these messages on the walls and lines to take us from point A to point B, I think is great. Enjoy the lurk, Lisa. Thanks very much for being here again. Thanks for the bits. So yeah, I think we should make decent progress tonight, I think. He said famously, if nothing else, it gave me the opportunity to use my SpongeBob intermission screen, which I quite enjoy using. So I think having said all that, probably the best thing to do would now be to jump into the game and see actually if we can make the progress that we need to. Let's go, indeed. Why did that not work? Anyway, that's that there. Sorry, I'm just making sure that we're all good. And there we go. Audio up. Again, I don't know what happened with Twitch last night, because it has actually split the VOD in two, but I didn't have to go back and reconnect anything, it just picked it up, so that was a bit weird as well. And it didn't drop on YouTube. YouTube's got one complete VOD from start to finish, so yes, okay, this is where we were.
I remember being a child and having my own little hideaway in our crawl space. Anything to get away from him. His fat, disgusting body was too much for him to bother chasing me in there. It didn't matter that I went without food for a few days. Anything was better than the constant beating and forced work on various art projects. Nothing could ever be good enough.
Okay, he with body waged a fight, but body won. It walks. I take it that's supposed to say upright. He with body waged a fight, but body won. It walks upright. Not quite sure what that would be. Can we use our black light? Is that IK? Okay, is that 1 and K? This is going to be interesting for the rest of the game now, because we're going to have to keep using the black light to make sure that we're not missing anything. And I do quite like the fact that it's it overheats, if you like, and we have to switch it off again. Ooh, what the hell? Then he struggled with the heart. Innocence and peace depart. So 2. Oh, good God. ITC. So we've got 1 is K. KITC. I need to write this down. Straight into it already. Not sure what all this means, but I'm sure it'll become apparent in time. 1 equals K. 2 equals I, T, and C. Yeah, okay. Ooh, what the heck? Yeah, it could be kitchen. C5, B7. Okay, so these looks like it's going to be another chess puzzle. So we've got bishop to C5. Do we agree that's bishop, or do we think that's king? No, king is B7. King to B7. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to represent. Is that just supposed to represent a pawn? Pawn to H1. I think that's probably what that is. Yeah. I've been brushing up on my chess pieces after Payne's Creek. Nothing there. Bishop, king, pawn. Right, okay. 1 kit. So we need 3. Where's 3? Is it through that door, do we think? Oh, there. Hang on a minute. 3, H. We can see something down there, but we can't get to it right now. But we can certainly see. 3 is H. So I think you're right with kitchen, Kenny. Oh, you're on form tonight. It's all the milk that you have. That's what it is, obviously. Now, I presume if we go through this door, we'll find 4, 5, and 6. Oh, okay. Oh, Tara. Sorry, Tara. I'm looking at it and thinking, oh, right, yes. Well done, Tara. Tick-tock. 4 is... Oh, hang on a minute, though. Four is tick-tock. Oh, hang on a minute. Are we okay? Are we still live? It looks like we're not live. Might still be. We're okay on YouTube, I think. No, we're not. Weird. Okay, we're reconnecting. Don't know whether my internet's We should be okay. Are we back? Are we back? I don't know what's happening here. Very strange. Refresh everybody. That was definitely OBS. Yeah, if everybody can... I don't know what it is. Last night was very much not OBS, but that definitely was OBS. OBS disconnected there. So I'm not entirely sure why. Very, very strange. Anyway, we should be okay now. Hopefully we're okay now. Oh God, what am I doing? Oh no, don't do that. It's all gone horribly wrong. Right, that's what I'm trying to do. Good grief. Of course. 2 seconds, I need to get rid of these ads because the ads are trying to play. Right, total chaos, and yeah, that's what happens. The stream drops out and you're just in total disarray. Anyway, what I was trying to say was... now his war on God begins, TikTok, at, I presume that's midnight. But that's 4 and it says N. So where's the E gone? Have I just missed that? And it also says TikTok midnight. Now we do have two clocks. We found one clock in the kitchen and we found one clock in the office, I think it was. Can I shift this? Oh, we can. Oh, okay. Picked up angel painting. So we now have three of the 5 paintings. But I'd be interested to see if I can... I can't actually shift it. Is it kind of... Oh, hang on. I'm going a bit mad here. Ah, there we go. So that's H and E. So a kitchen. Does that mean that the kitchen clock should be at midnight? That seems reasonable. Right. Okay, is there anything else here that I need to pick up? Is there anything written on the walls on the way through? No. Right, okay, so we now have... Why can't I stand up again? Yeah, that's I'm trying to do. Good grief. Maybe I should just stop now. Okay, so I'm presuming I now need to... Oh, look at that. An old Atari. Nice. I take it I can't pick that up. No, that's got nothing to do with what we need to do. So, yeah, let's just walk through. Could be worse. You could have I could have a fish in my head. Yes, I could. Right, so that would appear to be everything that I can do here right now. So I presume that we're going back out through here. Absolutely, yeah. It certainly was a bit of a challenge to go through some of it. Right, okay. I am one of the 7 seals. Come and see. Well, so we're discovering, even now, we're discovering new stuff in the areas that we've been to because of this blacklight. And I do think that this is going to be the thing that actually allows us to look at that playroom. Okay, so are we going to find something? See here. It's at 6. I think you're going to be disappointed, Liv. I hate to break it to you, but I think you're going to be disappointed. Okay, so there's actually, weirdly, nothing at all written with the blacklight ink in this room. I think it's about the only place that we've been so far that there's not any. Now, if we go down here and there's a solution to this damn puzzle, I think I'll scream. Right, so there's actually nothing here either. That's, in a way, I'm quite thankful about that. Right, so I'm just wondering, let's go back down to the kitchen and turn this clock to midnight. I don't know why I've left that back at the front door open as well, 'cause that just doesn't seem like a good idea in this place. Sorry folks, these ads have picked up obviously because I just want people to understand. Okay, so I've actually set that to midnight. Or it is set to midnight. I don't know whether I need to put the other hand to midnight as well. It seems a bit seems slightly weird that it's potentially midnight. I don't believe it can be midnight, to be honest. I just ran past that because normally you could almost guess that one. Right, let's go. Has that done anything? It doesn't feel or sound like it's done anything. But that thing definitely said tick-tock midnight and we got kitchen 1, 2, 3, 4. So to me that would suggest that that's what the clock should read. But maybe we actually have to physically move it round to midnight. I thought we might be able to pick the leg of the other clock up and transport it down to here. But that doesn't seem to be a goer either. So let's actually... Ooh, hang on a minute. What's happening here? Why are there... touch Calvin's clock. Right. This is Calvin's rule wall. Ah. Well, you know what I mean. Hand of a clock. Listen, I've been traumatized. I've been thinking about this damn game all day and that stupid puzzle. Rule 10. And don't touch Calvin's clock. Right, let's go to the playroom and see if this thing actually does. Maybe we can't yet do this. Ah, hang on a minute. Now, if we stand here... Why are there footprints there? Facing this way. Okay, 1, 3, 6. Do you think that's what it is? It's 1, 3, 6, and 7. That's the code for this. 1, 3, 6, Okay, maybe not then. Right, so, okay, there's the feet here. Where's the key? The feet. See, if I'm standing there, yeah, it's just I can see 3, 6. I'll try 3, 6, 7, 1, just to satisfy ourselves that maybe that's not what it is. 3, 6. Oops, a little bit trigger happy. 7. No. Right, let's read the journal entry for this. Journal. Where's blank's black and black to a key. Journal. Yes. Notes, sorry. Note in the hanging photo room. Because the Victorian era because of this, it was usually very easy to spot the deceased person in a family photo. It would have perfect sharpness while the rest would be slightly blurry. Stand still in the right spot and your focus will become clear. You might want to come back here a little bit later. See the right angle through another lens. Shine some light on the problem at hand. Be part of the vision. Okay, so is it that I've gone too far? Well, what I'm thinking is that with the blacklight lens, if I've got that on, hang on a minute, it's all up to me. If I don't do it, then nobody will. So if I'm standing right on there, one, 3, 6, 9 maybe? I don't want to waste too much time on this, but 1, 3, 6. No. It's kind of annoying. Right, where's the thing? So if I stand there, I can't actually see anything other than, oh god, 5, 1, 7, 7. If I'm standing, but that's the problem. If I stand where I think the feet are, which would be there, I can see 3 and 6. I can kind of see 6 there. But I can't see that. But I can see that. I don't know whether I need to be facing forward the whole time. Yeah, see, to me... Oh, oops. That's about as close as I'm going to get to being standing on the feet. Which means I can see 1, 3, 6 and 9. But I don't know whether it means I have to face forward or whether I should be looking behind me. But I don't think we've tried 1369. It might be 1369. Or it could be 1639. Let's try 1369. No, I've tried that. Let's try 1639. No, it's not that either. Maybe we haven't got the right amount of information here yet to tell us where we should be. So that's as far down as I can look. Oh, the problem is I can't really rotate on the... It moves. I can't actually just stand here and hit a button to rotate. I can only shift my head, which means that I move in and out. I don't know why there's 4 sets of feet though. That's the thing that's slightly confusing me at the moment. Yeah, just I can't. There's no button to just 360. That's the difficulty. I can only 360 by using the mouse, and if I use the mouse, I'm always going to be slightly off the feet, if you like. I think that's probably as close as I'm going to get. Oh, is that what it's trying to tell me? 7, 6, 3, 6. Do we think that's it? It might be because the black light's off, but I can still see the numbers. So I'm assuming I'll take this one because it's closest to me first, then that one, then that one, then that one. 7636. Seven, 6, 3. Damn it. This is so annoying. You feel like you've just got it. It's tantalizingly close to you. I mean, that's more or less bang on. And I'm wondering whether or not I need to... I'm assuming because the feet are there, then it's what's directly in front of you that's the numbers. So what can I see without turning to my sides or whatever, because it's feet forward. And if that's the case, seven, 6, 3, 6 is what I think it is, but it might be 7, 6, 6, 3. Let's try that. That's the last chance at this one. 7, 6 for the moment. No. Right, okay. Let's try the black light again and just see if there's anything else in the room that would help. Ah, there's one set of feet here. What the heck? Ah, is it? Okay, so is there one set of feet, 2 set of feet? Is there a 3 set? Ah, 1 foot, look. Ah, really? God damn it. 4. Right, so 1 is 4. Just as well I started moving about. 2 is 5. So we need to find 3 somewhere, which I would imagine must be up in this corner. 3 is 5. And then 4 is 7. 4, 5, 5, 7. Right, everybody cross your fingers, chat. We are either puzzle geniuses or we're going back to remedial class again. Yes, there we go. Shed key. Yeah, Tara's on form tonight. Okay, so we've solved this room. So I could shut the door on this room. We don't need to come back here any longer, I don't think. Oh jeez, who was that? Phil. Good evening. You just about killed me there. I hope you've had a good day. Hope you're enjoying life. It's just this game caused me in particular a bit of grief last night. And I ended up spending way too long on one single puzzle, believing that it must be able to be completed from the information that I had, and it turns out that it was absolutely not able to be completed by... so now everything's just becoming a bit of a... Is this the actual answer, or is it not? So we're winning. We're beginning to understand what's happening. This is the danger of playing... this is the danger of playing puzzle games on stream. Ah. Ooh, what's this saying? Ah. I'm loving this blacklight idea. Oh jeez, waha. Is there not a light switch on in here, please? Thank you. Oh. I don't like it. The sound design is so good. Oh god, there's 4 of these. 5 of them. What the hell? I hope they weren't situational, you know, specific to the situation, and we should have read each one of them as we picked it up from the location, because we're in proper trouble now. Oh god. Who's in there? Yeah, I mean, I think in general people should be scared of shower curtains, because the bacteria and nastiness that hide on those things is just pretty nasty. Right, okay, so having done that and found nothing else here, let's go and review those documents. J for journal. Yes, notes. Okay, alchemy note. Oh. The note was found inside the guest bedroom bathroom, scattered around 2 dead bodies. This shows symbols for fire, earth, and sulfur. Day, night, and wax. Yeah. Billow inwards. Yeah, you're right. Urine. Ooh, glass and air. Oil, water, and salt. Cinnabon, vinegar, and blood. Okay. Now, in our inventory, we have some of these things. That's just slightly clumsy English, isn't it? It's much heavier than what it looks. I'm not quite enjoying the fact that I can't see the full inventory. Ah, hang on a minute. Inspect this. Because this has got tick-tock kitchen. So that's a kitchen clock, which refers to that thing up in the attic or the crawl space. But I can't work out how to get the hand, not the leg, off the bigger clock to take that downstairs. Okay, that's not really why I was doing that, but there we go. What the hell? How do I get out of this? Please let me put that away. First floor. Office clock. I know. So there's a clock in Calvin's room. This is all about clocks. A clock in the office. Indeed. And a clock in the kitchen. So is there a second hand as well as a minute and an hour? Or is there just something... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So... I've got a pyramid. Black light. So I've got a pyramid, a downward pointing triangle, and one that's that. Okay. And then actually notes. Sorry, I'm just trying to zip through these to see. So that looks like blood. We've got blood, water, and fire. Blood, fire, and water we've got symbols for. Now, can anybody remember seeing anything about blood, fire, or water? We did see something about blood upstairs with the darts, but we've done that now, so there's no need to go back and do that. Okay, let's go to the shed. When he lit the bed up, the killer lit the bed up. I don't want to get hit. I can't remember where the shed is. Don't go that way because I will get killed. Where the heck was the shed? That was the secondary house there. But I can't quite remember where the shed was. Is it this way? It was down a bit. I know it was down in a sort of depression. And I think this is the way we came in, isn't it? Was it? Ooh, where's this? Actually, hang on. Shed. Okay, so this is... Ah! We haven't actually been here. Ooh. I'm going to shut that just in case. I know there's absolutely no point because there's nobody here but us. Well, we think. Many hours were spent in here making new friends. Oh, there's the crowbar. We need that for the... What was it? The dirt shed or something, wasn't it? Ooh, here's another thing. Okay, so this is telling us where my best work yet is in the attic, which I think we may have found. The first floor is where we found that. Power them up. How do we power them up? Okay, so we've found all those we have actually found all the... we've now found a map of where to find these things. But what's that? Why is there question marks? Ground floor. So that's ground floor kitchen. Which is where the mannequins are. So it's across the corridor from there in another little room. My biggest pain is being alone, so I create my own friends. Too bad they can't speak. They probably have great thoughts to share. The script of this game is so well done. What have we got through here? What the heck? Oh, quick switch back on again. Okay, so I can't use that. Okay, so that was kind of weird in a way because we've now found a clue to something that we actually have all the component parts of anyway. So we seem to have done this slightly the wrong way round, but then that's fine. What I want to find now though is, I think Tana, you referred to it as the root shed or something, but was it not the dirt cellar? Was that what it was, the dirt cellar? Because, oh no it wasn't. Let's go in here. The other house, I'm getting confused now about the locations. The location over here, we need to use the crowbar on the door to get rid of these. Oh, folks were cooking. Maybe not. Ooh, where's... Oh. I am the result of a problem. I don't have the solution, but might point someone in the right direction. Okay, just give my nose a quick blow, folks. Just think if we'd used the key last night when we found it, how far through we'd have got. Game saved. Okay. Oh, no.
The art of sculpturing. This was absolutely the hardest kind of art form to get right. I tried various materials, marble, cloth, concrete, but nothing really fit what I was going for. Then it dawned on me. The purest form, the human body. This took a bit of time to get right. Countless of kind, unwilling donators had to be used before I got the formula down. Rigor mortis sure was a tricky nut to crack, sometimes literally. But after dozens of hours reading into biology and chemistry, here we are. And it is almost perfect. Please, just finish it for me.
Where's this voice coming from? That's what I want to know. Ah, now. What the heck is going on here? Face the truth. Disgusted at what had happened to their friend, they all turned away to not witness the horrendous scene. But as time went by, they all knew they had to face the truth. Without using any words, they can still tell us where and when. Help them get out of their ignorant thinking and force them to face their fears that lies in front of them. Okay. So oh god, I can. Oh, what happened there? Was that just them? Okay, yeah. I thought something had happened in the background. So do I need just to turn them round so they're facing? In the way. That's very like the mannequin upstairs. Or am I trying to make them face each, point at each other? Oh, how come that one's changed round? Is it by turning one? Ah. Okay. Why is that happening? Okay. Let's have a quick look round just to make sure I'm not missing something blatantly obvious again. So I can't change any of the placement of the mannequin. There doesn't appear to be any kind of written direction on the walls or the ceiling. So from that perspective, it would appear that we're supposed to be able to solve this puzzle basically with what we've got in here. Here's another, okay. Materials used, frozen in fear, facing the truth. 4 corpses, 1 mannequin, 4 candles, and 4 older candlesticks. So do we, somehow... I just want to check to see... Ah, right, okay. Oh dear, 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 dear. It's like a square puzzle, but with... right, so if I... How the hell do I do this? Which one does that move? That one, okay. So, but that one also moves... that one. No, it doesn't. It moves that one. And that one moves that one. Right. Which one moved that one? Okay, not that one. It's that one's now moving. Oh, they are now facing, both facing in the right direction. Does this one move that one? Oh, okay. I'm just going to miss this slightly, haven't I? Yeah. Duh. How annoying. So I've now got 3 of them facing the right way. So that one's now facing the right way. Okay, now they are moving in unison. Right, I've still now got 3 of them facing the right direction. No bother, Phil. Thanks very much for dropping by. Enjoy the lurk. So if that one moves that one, and I think I just made it worse. Yeah, absolutely. It is one of these situations where you should really be able to do it contextually, but a lot of the time you just keep moving things and eventually it slots into place. Yeah, I almost had it there and then it all went horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Although these two are now diametrically opposed to each other, so if I keep... Oh, this is so annoying. I keep getting 3 to the point where they actually work. This is going to do it again too, isn't it? If I shift this guy and get him to go to there and there, they'll then face in, but I've now got this one step away. Could be here for a while, folks. Dig in. The problem is I keep forgetting which one. This one shifts. Right, okay, so this is that one. So they kind of need to both be... Right, okay, hang on a sec. No, how does that one turn? I wish you could reset it to the start. I think I've kind of broken it in my head. I kind of know what I'm trying to do, but I just can't work out, which is the whole point of the puzzle, I suppose, how to do it. It's this one that keeps causing the problem. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at with the moment. Because I can now get those two in place. This one in place, and then this one's out of place now. Oh no, that one's gone the wrong way now. How come that one moved? Ah, that one's moving too. I hadn't realised that. Okay. That makes things slightly... Okay. Let's have a quick look at this then. If I move this... Oh, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever now. Ah. I think I've done it on each axis where I've got 3 out of 4 done. Indeed. I also am a little bit... Why is it... Why is there a clock face here? That's the other thing. When the hands are pointing to 4 o'clock. Potentially. Or is it 10 to 1 and 1/4 to 4? I'm not sure. Right, okay. Yeah. Let's go. You change. I'm not sure what I'm trying to... If that one changes the 2 of these, which position does that need to be in? Right, so they're now... It's something to do with if I can get all 3 of these facing out the way and that one facing in, then we're kind of sorted. You know what I mean? If I move this guy just as an experiment. Yeah, so if this one moves the other 2, then doing this should put all 3 of them... Yeah, okay, so somehow I'm 1 move away there. Now, who moves that one? God. I now don't really want to break this. It's that one that moves that one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And this one moves that one. But now I can't get both of those I'm beginning to see a bit of a pattern. Ooh, actually, that might be it. If I go back to this guy now. Please let this work. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. What does that actually mean though? Oh, here's the painting. Here's the painting. How many paintings does that mean we've got? Inventory. It's really annoying, this inventory system. I'd just like to be able to see. So we've got one painting. 2 paintings. 3 paintings. 4 paintings. Okay. So we've got 4 paintings. We need another 1 painting. Five past 4. So I don't know. Right, okay, so the long hand's pointing to... what do we think that is? Do we think that's 5 past 4? I don't know whether that's... The other thing is I can't quite remember what was in the... It's so long ago that we went there because it was the first place we went to. Is there anything else in here actually written with the black light? Because there's a body hidden in the tunnels. So I'm assuming that the tunnels are come off the root cellar. But I don't think we've got a key for the root cellar. And I can't quite remember where the root cellar is. Or the dirt cellar, as he put it. Is it this way? I don't want to leave the property because I'll end up getting killed. Ooh, is that bones? Or is it just roots of the veg? Who knows? Right, please don't shoot me, Mr. Serial Killer. I can't remember where the cellar is. That's the... Ah, there we go. Right. Is there anything in here of use? We needed a fuse here, that's what we needed. I've not come across a fuse yet. I'm presuming when I do come across a fuse and use that, it might open a secret compartment somewhere. And allow us into the... Oh, new journal entry. Okay. Why is that new? Okay, the fuse... Okay. Right, so inventory. It looks like the only thing we've got left to do really is go to this place and do the alchemy thing. So let's go back to the house. Oh, that won't happen because I'm pressing the wrong keys. Don't go down the wrong path. Don't go down the wrong path. I don't like that upstairs window. The light on there. It's a bit mad. Absolutely. The one true way. Okay, let's go back in here. Whoops. Right. Okay. So, actually, right. Okay. So that, if we look at the journal and we look at the notes, and then we look at where's the map? There you go. It was the king at c5, the queen at b7, and the pawn at h1. Where? Okay. Where are the maps? Where did I see them? Is that just in the inventory? Right, let's go A. Power them up. How do you power them up though? Okay, so I've found all three of these, and that would suggest on the ground floor. This isn't the ground floor though. Yeah. It's the ground floor. It is. So this room that I'm in is the bedroom, I think. Because the ground floor has got the art room directly north, the kitchen with the mannequins to the east, the bedroom that we came in the window of just there to the west, and where the question marks are is where we found all the notes about what each of the runes is, if you think. The triangles, I believe, are the runes that we've found, or the alchemy things, because they correspond to the tiles, the black tiles that we've got. So if I go where I found them, so that map's essentially saying here's where you find all the alchemy bits, and here's where you find the list of what they are. But we need to power them up. But it doesn't tell you where to power them up. His best work yet is in the attic. But I think I've been to the attic, because that's what he said, his best work yet. Maybe I've missed that. Maybe we should go back to the attic. We also haven't done the clock puzzle. So let's go back to the kitchen. And then here. Okay, so that was 5 past. And then if we go upstairs and turn that to 4. Although I do think that might be Calvin's clock that's the 5 past 4 one. But anyway, we'll have a go. not understanding that clock puzzle. Yeah, but what I was wondering whether or not you had to, you know, if you put it at 4 o'clock there, and downstairs in the kitchen I've put the small hand to 5 past. And I just wondered whether there was some sort of connection between the two clocks. I can't pull the hand off there. I can only move the... Ah, right, okay. Sorry, it's my stupidity. I mean the leg, yeah. Right, okay, let's go downstairs. My brain is failing on that one. Who uses analog clocks anymore? And before somebody says yes, that was the only thing available when I was a kid. Although we did have digital watches when... It was a big deal when digital watches came into them. It's made no difference. Right. So, alchemy notes. Inside the bathroom next to the extra bedroom, there are notes of alchemy symbols all over the floor. Yes, we know that. We've done that. Notes. Notes in the statue room. Let's go back to the attic. Actually, did we go to the attic? No bother. Have a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Have I just missed how to get to the attic? This is confusing me now. Very much so. TikTok, TikTok. I know it says TikTok, TikTok. And it says midnight. And if you get 1, 2, 3 and 4 and put all the letters together, it spells out kitchen. Which is why I was trying to put the hands of the clock to midnight to begin with. Now his war on God begins. At stroke of midnight, God shall win. I can't get in there, so there's nothing in there that I need to do. I've got the what's the chess pieces? Why do I need the chess pieces? There's so many questions still remain unanswered here. And the other thing is, we still haven't solved this, and I'm not going to get back into it again right now, but we still haven't solved this puzzle. Oh, which is reset. That's not really that helpful. Now, I think... oh, I wonder if the father, his favourite place for reading, was in Calvin's room. That would be too obvious. We can't get into Calvin's room, weirdly. I think solving that puzzle might get... Let's see, it needs a key. Calvin was a good kid. Great, even. The first time I saw those eyes, I noticed that he was meant to be something more. More than just a vessel for my message, but a prophet. A sapling, ready to grow a new family tree. To spread its roots in this God-forsaken world and rid us of all the unfairness the system has caused us. When I noticed my vision was but a mirage, all I could see was red. Feel red, smell red, create red. See, I don't think that actually says anything. It doesn't tell us anything, that at all. Yeah. Now, when I was down in the basement, or wherever I was, in fact the crawl space, this room was, in fact, we'll just go there. I'll need to refresh my memory of what it was. But through here, not through, where did I go? Here. Yes, through here. Did I? No, where was the... Ah, there's a key. I don't know, should I be running? Should I be trying to get out? I don't know if I want to run through here. Right, let's go. No, don't crouch. Run. Oh. Okay. Now, is it downstairs that we need this? Because it did say the kitchen and midnight. So let's go down and do that first, if we can. What's that? Just an artifact. Right, okay. My brain is kind of bursting here. Playroom, we've shut that off. Where are we going? The kitchen, which is through here. Right. Oh. Okay, can I use my inventory and then use G? Nothing happened. God damn it. So that means that must mean I mean, why wouldn't... I'm confused now. So we've now found... Right, okay. Let's go up here and see if that now fits in this. But why would it fit in here? Because that would then be 2 hour hands. It can't be this. But then there is a clock. It would appear there's a clock in... Ah, it is there. Maybe it wasn't 4:05 then. There's nothing that would give us any indication of what that would be. Is this now stopped being... Oh, mom and dad's room, okay. Okay, so he's now disappeared. That vision has gone. That's been it's slightly irritating now that it keeps going out when I'm trying to find stuff. Hang on a minute. What does that say? I don't know why mother was crying. We've seen that before. We saw that last night. Can I take these off? No. Where did I find... I dumped her filthy corpse in the tunnels. I have completely lost the thread of where I found the mannequin. The first mannequin. Which showed the... It wasn't in here. Because again, that was the last thing I did last night. Definitely not that. I am one of the 7 seals. Why is it said tick-tock and midnight and then we found the clock hands? No, that was in the kitchen. Last night we had a vision which showed us this and the mother standing. We were crawling through between shelves and stuff and I can't remember where it was. Maybe it was downstairs. Anyway, it showed the position of the mother being right beside this thing, beside that fireplace. So she's effectively looking at that. So that, I think, is correct. But I'm not sure whether it's just about this now. Oh. I don't think he's the murderer. But I don't know. It's beginning to irritate the hell out of me that I've got no idea of how to solve that at all. And I'm beginning to run out of ideas for everything else, to be fair. I don't understand why this clock. I obviously have to find another hour hand somewhere. I still haven't found the fuse, which I don't know. I've not even seen hide nor heard of a fuse. We've got see, that looks like the father or the male mannequin from the room. So that little room, the doll's house that we've just been to, that mannequin, the male mannequin, is in exactly the same position that the one in the little room is. I don't think there's a kitchen in the doll's house. No, there's not. So that's not helping. I don't know whether if we start putting some of these paintings in, then that will help. I don't know whether it will reveal something, but I doubt it. Born in desperation to escape the torture this man held me under for so many years, but there was one chance to break out of the circle. My careful steps made me feel like I was flying towards the bedroom where the beast slept. Not a single sound could be heard as I plunged a knife in his throat. Okay. So that's about the eye, isn't it? The eyes, once beautiful eyes, suddenly turn something grotesque. So I think if we go to the journal and then go into the inventory, we can jump through and find the eye painting. That's a clock though, isn't it? Flower creature. I thought we had a paint of an eye. There we go. What's going on underneath the pupil? Underneath the pupil. Maybe we can, if we use that, we can maybe use this. No. Hard. Screams, always with the screams. Why can't they face the fact that it's about to end? The man is pleading for his life from his new metal home. Looking down on him, that feeling comes rushing again. Okay, beautiful display of dance and song in the most gruesome form. So I would have thought we'll see something with flames on it. A picture with flames. Fire painting. Okay, so that would be there, I would have thought. Take a final look out onto the lake to make sure that the bubbles had finally stopped. What else? What other paintings have we got? angel painting. And a flower creature. It looks like some sort of creature's doing a pose while flowers surround it. The green eye looks a bit out of place. It's covered with some strange residue. Okay, none of that makes any sense in terms of where I think that should go. Because that's about bubbles, so that's about water. I think that could be about the angel. Because if we're talking about an angel, at night my careful steps made me feel like I was flying. And we've got the picture of an angel. So... and it's going towards a corpse, basically. So let's try that one. It left an empty husk inside. I'm not entirely sure. Snow fell gently from the sky, covering the ground in white. So, no, that's inside. Okay, so putting these in the easels makes absolutely no difference to anything. I thought that might actually just trigger something. Right. Okay. So... it was down here. It was down here that we were. And we followed this through here. Okay, hang a sec. Follow me, the eyes will help you see things clearly. The black light, so that talked to us about what black light was, how to use it, the fact that it would disappear. Now, in here, I think was where, yes, the mannequins are trying to tell me something. So there's the mother, or the female mannequin. Same pose as in that little house. And you can see the little magazine rack, whatever that is, or log thing, and you can see the white chimney breast. And then under here, you can find, so that's, to me, this is the room from upstairs in that doll's house. So that's where the female mannequin needs to be. So it's in the right place as far as I'm concerned for that house now. It's just so dark in here. I'm kind of scared that I've missed something along the way. What do they want from me? I can't see anywhere that I can actually just find stuff. Unless there's anything in the actual fireplace, which I don't think there is. I mean, I am looking for things like clock hands, so God knows. If one thing's happening, my aversion to mannequins is dissipating. Having dealt with them constantly. They are right, yes. I can't, there's nothing. I still can't open that door, which is a little bit strange. There is a key for it, however, somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where that would be. I was just unlucky. They were just unlucky. All of this we saw last night. And then we found this place. But there was nothing particularly in here that we could use. Right, okay. I'm losing the plot quickly here. I'm running out of things that I can think of doing. I need a catalyst. I need one thing to change in order to provide the next bit that we need to do. But I'm not sure where that next bit is. I don't know whether it's the... You've got a cat. Has it got a list? Is there anything in here? I wouldn't have thought they'd done something stupid as put something in a box in the middle of a... There's just nothing down here that I can see it being of any use to us. Certainly nothing obviously glowing or... And we found stuff down here last night, so I don't think there's anything more in the basement. I did say don't go into the basement, but, you know. really want to start looking up a guide, but it's getting to the point now where time is wearing on. And I'm running out of options of things that I can think to do. My sins would lead me to an eternity in the frozen lake. I wonder if there's any messages on the outside that I wouldn't have thought there'd been outside. Build a message on the outside of the building. Mm-hmm. Calvin's mother, Charlotte, fought more than any of my victims ever did. She got some really good hits on me, and while I regretted a while that didn't render her unconscious prior, I got the sweet screams I craved so badly at times. This time, however, they were muffled as I forced her head down in the bathtub. I promised her I would take care of Calvin. So we've done that one. I'm slightly concerned that I've been wandering around and I've just missed something highlighted that's fundamentally causing us a problem now. But I've been around just about everywhere so many times. It is, as I say, I kind of feel like I don't really want to be at the point of thinking, oh, I need some help. I need to find what the next thing I'm supposed to be doing is. But by the same token, I'm also now beginning to completely run out of ideas. Maybe we need to go back to that room where we thought it said 4:05. And look at the clock face thing again. It would be really good if this had a camera. Actually. How do I get out of here? Alright. Okay. So that's the shed, I think. Yes. Is it? The shed. Yeah. Let's have a quick look back in here, just in case there's something I've forgotten or missed. Or doesn't look like there's anything in here. I mean, prime case for a fuse, obviously, but we then found the crowbar out here, so why would I find anything else? Okay, so that's the main house. Yeah, just let me have a quick look back in this other house again. And then if not, then it might be useful just to, even if it's a slight nudge towards how to do the next puzzle, if you like. That might be helpful. Or we could be here for a while. Yeah, picked all that stuff up before. Let's go upstairs in here then. It definitely does say 4:05 there, but equally you could say it's 10 to 9. Right, let's just have a quick look. 4:05 or 8:50. Or, I mean, technically you could say 3:45. Or 12:50. It's a bit unclear as to what that actually is. I mean, it's definitely a possibility of 4:05. Excuse me. Right, let's go back to the let's go back to the clock and that we've got the hands for, and try and fiddle with the times that they're coming out at. Okay. So we said 4:05, or we said okay, it's not that. Or 3:45. Sorry, that was not right. So none of those are correct. I think that those timings might go into the clock in Calvin's room. Whenever we gain access to that, and I think gaining access to that is through that stupid puzzle that I just cannot work out where the mannequins are supposed to be. But I don't think we've got enough evidence to tell us what that should be. Yeah, I've drawn a complete blank now. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. A fuse is missing. Okay, so we've removed the planks. We've found the back door key. We've found the front door key. Inside the kitchen are 3 uncanny mannequins. The way they are standing makes it look like a standard evening for any family. Each mannequin got a square indent on their backs. Something need to place in them. Oh my god. How stupid. It's okay, Kerry. I now know what I'm supposed to be doing. Read the... It's like every teacher in the world always says to you, properly read the question before you start to try and answer it. The mother was drowned, therefore she would have the water rune. But I can't remember what that was now. Journal. Alchemy notes. No, notes. Alchemy note. So, fire is just the plain triangle. Fire. We don't have any of them. We don't have any of them. Water is the down arrow. And then the final one is blood. Which is the thing about the fact that he was blood red, sticky. I don't believe that. I'm so stupid. It's staring me right in the face. Right, J, and then inventory. Okay, that was the blood one, so I don't want that. Crowbar I don't need. That was the water one, so we need to use that. It's working, it's working. It's okay, folks, we're getting there. That's the blood one, so we need to use that there. Now, when I do this, we're going to get a cutscene of where the family starts to move. And we see what happened. That would be cool. G. What opened? What happened? Oh, there. Okay. The fuse! Ooh, calm down, sir. Ooh. Oh. What? Why are they all like that now? Right. Thanks, everyone. Right. Where are we going? Where was this for? This was for the dirt cellar. Which was this way. I think. Yes. I don't know why I've always got trouble remembering that. Anywho, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're rocking. Yes. Can I not just... Okay, G. Inventory. Something moved. Ooh. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't like it when the game saves. This is very atmospheric, isn't it? Too atmospheric. I don't like those echoes. Oh, you absolute dick. Of course we wouldn't have the key. Oh, there's a door. Let's see if I can't open this door. Rage will take over. Beautiful. Ooh. Chest, chest, chest. Ah, now.
Welcome to my little getaway. Why don't you have a seat and play a game of chess with me? Did you know that chess is a phenomenal way of telling stories? A niche, yet intriguing form of art. Well, it doesn't really work like normal chess. In fact, all you need to do is place the pieces in the right spots.
Okay.
The queen, the mother of all the lands. The king, the disgusting and pathetic ruler. The pawn, the innocent child of the people. Tell 3 separate and beautiful stories with the characters.
So, we had... The king was c5. So the king goes to c5. The queen goes to b7. I take it it's the all the white ones b7. And the pawn, where's the pawn? There. Goes to h. Oh, that can't be right. H1. Okay. It must be the Black King then. No. Oh, there must be 3 different... Oh, God. There must be 3 different stories. Right, hang on a minute until I put this right, because I've put that wrong now. 2 seconds before we leave. Did I do everything in here? Because I don't really want to come back. I can't... Oh, look at your crawl space to go through. Ah. Okay, are we going to find more chests down here? Aha. Okay, so that's the second story. get back through there. Please let them all be in the same place. It's not going to be though, is it? Ah, now that's opened. That wasn't. Ah, the other clock hand. Beautiful. Oh, things are coming together, folks. It's only been... Right. Notes. Chess symbols. Note. Chess symbols. King A3. King. Let's go King A3. Queen F8. Pawn G1. Right, let's go. King E3. Oh, that can't. Ooh. Okay, how do I do that then? Just shift that out of the way. Okay. E3. Queen F8. Queen F8. And the pawn G1. What opened? Okay, that was the green. Where's the blue power thing? Okay, so that's where we came in. Through there. That's the green box has opened there. Where's the blue line gone? Is that the blue line? Okay, so can we get into there through here? This is the red box, so that's not going to open. Okay, there's the blue line, so that's opened there. Good stuff. Oh god, it's very dark in here.
Ta-da!
Oh geez,
Aren't they
fish cake,
beautiful?
man.
The whole Carter family is here. The drunkard mom, the vengeful father, and the ill-fated son.
Right. Progress. Dolls of art. The Carter family was just like any other family, a loving mother, a supporting father, and a cheerful child. However, okay, one cold winter night, the father had a realization. If only... No bother. Thanks very much, Kerry. I'm not really sure how long I'll keep going. I don't want to be too late, but at the same time, if I start to make some real progress here, I'd be as well to keep going with the momentum. But thanks for hanging out. It'll be on the VOD, obviously, on YouTube, so thank you so much, as usual. One cold winter night, the father had a realization. If only the child was not around anymore, he and his wife could go back to how it used to be. A life filled with dreams. So was he the father the murderer? The mother, once loving her husband, lost everything in the marriage as the father isolated her from the rest of the world. Drinking was her only escape, and it usually ended up with the child taking the hits. While not causing physical harm, the child's mental scarring would be the end of him. After all, it was the kid's fault that she lost everything. The father was a very charismatic man who wasn't ready for a long-term relationship. When the child was born, he had to give up his dreams in order to support the family. He decided that if he couldn't fulfill his dreams, neither would his wife. He became abusive, and dealing physical harm was the only way for him to temporarily release his pain. Bruises covered the child's body. After all, it was the kid's fault that he couldn't reach his dreams. This is messed up, man. Okay, is there anything else that I need to get from in here? I am now slightly concerned that I haven't got that last set of chess instructions. Hello? Did I miss something there? Are you telling me I now have to come back here at some unknown point in the future? Just give me the chess instructions. So that's there. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and set the clock in the kitchen to midnight. Is that going to do something that might open up this room? Can I get up there? No. Can't do anything here, so we're going to have to go back out of here. That's a bit annoying. Open this? No. Okay, so we've got all that sorted. Oh, it's getting daylight. Look. We're kind of out of the night phase. Interesting. G. Oh, hell. G. Oh, no, hang on a sec. I was right the first time. Inventory. G. Okay, right. So we can now set this to midnight. And nothing happened. No! What is it with clocks in this damn game? It definitely said midnight and kitchen. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, let's try this then. definitely not that. No. Ugh, come on. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, come on. There has to be an easier way of doing this. It's not even going to be the right thing anyway, so I don't know why I'm getting so worried about it, but no. Maybe they both have to be set to midnight. Let's go. Please let this work. Okay, that's new. No. Why was it playing music out here? What's changed? Sorry, I was just trying to work out if there's any clue at all as to what would happen here. Right. Okay, so we've now got 2 clocks. Let's go back through here again, because I think it might be there might be something in this crawl space that we have slightly overlooked. Why has this... Right. He with a body waged a fight, but body won. It walks upright. Then he struggled with the heart. Innocence and peace depart. Then he struggled with the mind. His proud heart he left behind. Now his war on God begins. At stroke of midnight, God shall win. So if we then do that, tick tock, midnight. And it definitely spells out kitchen. So, why when we've set the kitchen clock to midnight is nothing happening? Because it's very clearly telling us to set the kitchen clock to midnight. That has much confusion. Maybe this one has to be set to 4:05. No. Okay, I think I'm going to have to do a quick recap of things that I've still got left in my inventory. And things that we need to do. I don't think we can have that much left to puzzle through. But this clock is beginning to annoy me. Right. Let's have a check in the inventory then. So we've got a black light. And we've got the crowbar. Is there anything else we can use the crowbar for? I don't think so. Right, let's have a look at this clock. This, sorry. Art display, yes. Tick-tock. Now, why is the art display in red and tick-tock, tick-tock is the kitchen? So tick-tock and midnight seem to be interlinked. Sorry, it's quite hard to... There's a clock in Calvin's room, but we need to get into Calvin's room. I still think setting those figures up correctly will be what provides us the entry into Calvin's room, but I just, for the life of me, I have no idea. So the question marks on that first floor are in the crawl space. So we've discovered the crawl space. Excuse me. So it's kind of saying, you're kind of inferring that it's giving you the clues for the clocks there. But it only gives one clue for the clock, and it says tick-tock. For the kitchen, tick-tock and midnight. Unless you have to put the hands round twice on the clock. And what else have we got in the inventory? Okay, so we literally have the two maps, the crowbar and the two pictures. Or the one picture, sorry. We've still got one picture to find. I'm not sure which one that is, because in my head I'm looking for one that's watery and one that's snowy, neither of which that is, but I'm presuming that the final picture will be the one that will give us that. But why, oh why, oh why is this not working? Right, let's just wind this forward. Maybe I should do it with a shorthand. So 3, 4, 6, 8. I doubt this is going to work, but this is so frustrating. Why won't you work? You're giving me the answer, but the answer's not working. Right, I think what I'm going to... Oh, but when did the game last save? That's the other thing. I'm now fearful of... I would have presumed it was when we opened the blue area in the tunnels. But that might have been a long way back. I haven't done anything since then, certainly. And why can't I find that last set of chests? Did I miss that? I don't think I did miss anything in there, but now I'm questioning. Questioning my whole reality. It's certainly not a straightforward case of wandering in and just sorting things out. I can't use that phone. I can't use any of those lights. It's a bit odd having a toilet brush there. The other thing is, let's have a quick look at the journal. Right, so we've got as far as the kitchen mannequins. Each mannequin got a square indent at the back, something to place them in. Basement key. I got the key for the basement inside the kitchen. I really don't like basements, especially old ones. Okay, we've done all that, I think. The black light we know about. The kitchen door key. We've done stuff. Inside the crawl space there are some canvases with bits of a poem spread out. I wonder what it all means. I still think there's something more to the interpretation of those poems, but I don't know whether that's a red herring for just if you started to read it and didn't actually use the black light on them. Shed key, which I've done. Inside the bathroom next there are notes of alchemy symbols all over the floor, which we've got, and that's helped us work out that. We've done that. A fuse is missing, we've completed. And the chessboard, there are 3 lights attached to the table. From below the table, a set of red, green and blue cables are spread around the entire area. Yes. So that's all the notes that we've got. The Carter family story. Right, let's have a quick look through this as well. Excavation note, quote, we've done that. Stand in the right spot and your focus will become clear. Okay, so we've done that. You're allowed to leave the house. You're encouraged to be a good artist and explore this wonderful property. However, leaving the property will turn into your execution, and we don't want that. So fine. We've done that one. Now, yeah, I wonder if the difficulty here is hang on a minute. The knife was dropped in front of the father's favourite reading spot. It rested on the floor, pointing towards the murderer as the child bled out on the floor. Now, the child wasn't actually murdered by the father in the end. Was he? He was murdered by the killer. In his room, it would suggest. The mum was murdered in the bath. The dad was murdered in his bedroom, I think. Right, okay. It might be worth going back. I'm going to have to go back and look at that puzzle again. Mother note. Calvin's mother. Yeah. Forced her head down in the bathtub. Okay. Chess symbols, we've done. Alchemy note we don't need anymore. Note we've done. Chess symbols we've done. Kid painting. The painting shows a kid lying in front of a window. Okay. The way it is drawn makes the child look lifeless, almost as if it was deliberate. Now there's a window in the doll's house. The painting is focused on a mother standing over a bed. A deep sadness seemed to wash over her. The bed in front of her looks like it belongs to a child and it's empty. Okay. The fireplace shows a father figure standing in front of a fireplace warming his hands. Oh, I don't believe... How many times have I said this through the course of this damn playthrough? Read the notes. It's actually telling you exactly what to do. And the number of times I haven't heeded my own advice is just crazy. There is an element of, I've just read the stuff about those paintings. Why didn't it actually say? Why has it left it to another note about the paintings? Why couldn't it just have given me that stuff as I was reading about the painting? But that now gives us the positioning of the people for this puzzle. Okay, so the father, the boy comes away from here and lies there. That way, I think. The father is warming his hands, and the mother oh, for goodness sake. How long has that taken? And there we go. Calvin's room is now open to us. Oh God, his eyes reminded me of myself, so I made it quick and painless. Oh my dear Lord, this place is not nice. I can't use that. Project Gamma. Thanks, Phil. Ooh, okay. Now, do all the clocks have to stroke midnight? Right, let's just have a quick run. I just want to set this clock back to midnight here. I don't think this is going to work, but I think there's probably more to... Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. But anyway, let's check out Calvin's room now that we've actually got access to it and see if there's any clue at all about what the clock should be set to.
Disappointment. Calvin was a great kid. I almost gave up on my mission and my creations when I first saw his reaction to his world falling apart. I could see myself in his eyes. That same fear. But alas, it didn't take long for me to realize that he didn't have it. He was broken, but not broken enough. There was something missing. Was it hatred? Whatever it was, he didn't have it. And I had to continue my work. Rest in peace now, child. Your mother is waiting.
Oh, don't do that, please. Right, what have you got here, my boy? Let's see what there is for us to pick up in this room. Or is it just about the clock? because if it's just about the clock, I'm so annoyed that we can't work out these damn clock puzzles. Right, so that's the full story. One cold one, and after the deed was done, the knife was dropped in front of the father's favourite reading spot. It rested on the floor, pointing towards the mustard. Yeah, okay, so we've completed that full document, if you like, now, which is fine, but it seems a bit redundant giving that to us after we've resolved how to get in here. And there doesn't appear to be anything else, pardon me, other than the clock in here that we can utilise, which is a little disappointing. I think we're now just down to that, aren't we? It's coming down to the actual... the only puzzle we've yet to resolve. Is the clock puzzles. And I have no idea of how to do it. Genuinely, it has stumped me all the way through this playthrough what to do with those clocks. And I've now got 3 clocks, all set to the same time. They're obviously not supposed to be set to the same time. But... so we've got the clock puzzle, and we've got, what else do we have to resolve? We have to resolve the chess pieces, and I think once we've got the chess pieces done, that will give us the last painting. However, it's now 11:10, and much as I hate to do this, I think I'm going to leave it to next time, because my brain is absolutely bursting. I need to get some sleep. Again, did anybody see the game? There's something coming up saying game save there. I would have thought it would have done. I'm now scared to just turn it off though. God. Right, I'm going to have to try it anyway. It doesn't give you any kind of... oh god, I mean it literally just does quit the game. 2 seconds. We'll see how far back we are. I want to know where I'm going to have to get to next time. And I really don't know how long we've got to go. I keep thinking that we can't have had that much left, and it keeps going again and again and again. So let's... no, we're actually live. Okay, so we've resolved that. We probably have to go through the cutscene of that again. Finally, we've resolved this stupid puzzle and got into Calvin's room. However, all that's in Calvin's room is a clock that we can interact with. And we've now got 2 out of the 3 chess piece puzzles resolved, and we've now got all 3 clocks in the house with the correct hands, and we've also worked out what those rune things were for, so we've made quite a bit of progress in the time that you've been away. However, we still have to resolve how to solve these clock puzzles, and also how to get into the final chess room, and I think that'll give us the final painting. But my brain is absolutely banging at the moment, because it's been a hard slog, if you like, to get to this point. The clocks are annoying me. I just don't understand the clue. The only clue we've got regarding a clock is in here. And I think, yes, there's he with body waged a fight, but body won, it walks upright. Then he struggled with the heart, innocence and peace depart. So we then go down here. Then he struggled with the mind, his proud heart he left behind. And then the final one, now his war on God begins, at stroke of midnight God shall win. So in each of these we have 1 K, 2 ITC. On the third bit down here we have H and E, and on the fourth bit here we've got N, and as you can see, tick tock, midnight. So that would suggest that a clock has to be set to midnight. We also have in the journal, in our inventory, a map. Not that one. That says tick tock in the kitchen. But I've set the clock in the kitchen to 12, midnight, and nothing's happening. There's also 2 other clocks here, which we've found and repaired, or can actually use the hands, but I can't find anything to tell us what those should be. So this is the big mystery that's left. I think if we get that, then we potentially will find the final chess clue. If we find the final chess clue, I think that'll open the door and allow us to find the last painting, and then we can come back, put them all on the easels, and that should allow us to leave, having sort of defeated the man. Hi Banshee, thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it.
Coming out of Lurk because I don't have brain cells, but I can offer this.
Yeah, thank you so much. My brain cells have just disappeared now. I don't think I've got it in me to do anything more here tonight. I just don't understand these clock puzzles at all. Hang on a minute though. Now. Hang on a minute. Have we got a... Please don't do this to me. I was just ready to stop. And now it looks like... Why is it half midnight? I didn't set them to half midnight. Stop doing that. Right, does that set? Or is it half an hour since I... Is it now running in real time? Okay. That's weird. No. Stupid goddamn mechanics. Yeah, it has an extra leg. Yeah. No, it didn't. I have no idea. Literally not a Scooby at all. I'll need to think about that one off stream and come back to it, because I can't think how the clues we've got for that clock puzzle stack up against what you have to do with 3 clocks. And it seems that they're all controlled independently. So, I'll need to have a think about that one. Everything else I've managed to puzzle out tonight. But I think I've expended all brain power on that. And as I say, it's now getting quite late. So, we'll need to come back to this on the next stream, I feel. Well, maybe not the next stream. I'll see. It might be Sunday that I come back and try and finish this. Right, let's quit out of that and go to that. Thank you. I'm very conscious that I was getting quite frustrated halfway through it because nothing was making sense. However, I think it's been a salutary lesson in you shouldn't always just assume that the game's going to give you the information you require up front. Because there's been 2 or 3 times that it's given you some dialogue. Thanks. It's given you some dialogue to your face when you're looking at something, and then when you've gone back into the journal and read the journal, it's given you different information, which has actually been very useful in order to complete the puzzle. So you kind of think, well, why didn't it just do that when they were talking about it at the time? That would have saved a hell of a lot of hassle. However, I have not learned from that mistake, and twice I've wandered around for a good while before I've realised that actually the answer was staring me right in the face if I'd read the journal properly. Howsoever, I have to say, still, much as I'm frustrated with a couple of the puzzles yet, I am really enjoying it. It's a really good game in as much as it's a bit like Payne's Creek Killings. It's not telling you anything at all. You have to basically take what you've got and work out what you need to do next. So from that point of view, it's been really good fun. I think it's still looking fantastically good. I love the voice acting on it. I'm loving the story. Very dark, but loving the story. And I think I'll be a wee bit sad when we get to the end, if I ever do get to the end, because I have not a clue of how to do this clock puzzle at the moment. So, not sure when I'll be back. Friday night we will do our usual indie horror, and we will do, there's a game that I have which I published, I can't remember, it's a bit an orphanage basically, so that should be good fun, with a demo for a game called The Scourge, which is a Vietnamese game, and it's a bit about Vietnamese sort of folklore, so that should be good laugh. In terms of Partum Artifex, I'm not 100% sure of when we'll finish that. I might try and come back on Sunday and do a bonus episode to try and get that done. And then I need to have a bit of a think about what to do next week. I think it'll either be a game by Wired Productions called Those Who Remain, which seems to be quite interesting. Indeed, a bonus episode. Or we might start Alan Wake 2, which I'm quite interested in, but I think I might do it slightly differently to other streamers who have banged it onto the hardest combat mode. I think there's a story mode. I do think there's a story mode in Alan Wake 2, and I really, really didn't enjoy the combat in Alan Wake 1. So, yeah, I think that's potentially the way I will play it, because I'm far more interested in the story and the lore around Alan Wake and Control and that whole Remedy universe than I am in the combat and proving that I can shoot guys with a torch. So yeah, I'll have a think about that one. I don't know how long it would take. I really do want to play the Tomb Raider remakes on stream. I think it would be a nice change of pace for me, a nice change of pace for the channel. So I don't want to pick up something that's going to take me stream after stream after stream after stream. They're out on the 14th of Feb. So the only thing that's slightly worrying me about them is they're by a developer called Aspire. And they were supposed to be doing the Knights of the Old Republic remake, and that got pulled. They haven't got the best pedigree in the world, so I'm a little bit concerned about how they're actually going to turn out. So I may wait until the reviews start coming through to see whether or not they're actually decent. But I would like, that's probably why they've timed it to that, but I would like to do that on stream, just as a bit of a change of pace and do something more actiony rather than all the horror type stuff and the puzzling. So that's kind of how I see the next few weeks panning out. Might be able to get both those Who Remain. I think that's only quite a short game. I'm saying quite short. I think it's supposed to be about 4 hours. So say I would do it in 6 or 7. And then Alan Wake 2, if we did it on the story mode, then who knows. Yes, I'm just trying to set out where I see things going over the next few weeks, just so we've got a bit of a target. Absolutely, absolutely. So, stop rambling on. It's now 11:25 in the UK. I need to get to bed and be up for dog walking at 6 o'clock. So, thanks very much for hanging out. Thanks for sticking with me as I got more and more frustrated and began to beat myself up over why I couldn't work out these puzzles. And I will hopefully catch you again on Friday at 8:30 when we will kick off the Indie Horror Night. Okay, folks, cheers. Thanks very much for being with me. See you later. Bye.